Boundaries within Unity. August 10, 2014. Greetings, dear ones. Today we wish to speak to you about the importance of boundaries. When we speak of boundaries, we do not mean the illusory boundaries and borders that many humans use to create to further support the illusion of separation. We are speaking of boundaries which are set internally by you, which align with the truth of where you are in each moment. These energetic boundaries are important in that they allow you to take responsibility for your own choices, your own experiences, and your own creations while allowing others to do the same. Much talk is given to the subject of unity consciousness, and the paradox of understanding and accepting that we are all connected as one is the understanding and accepting of the fact that everyone is responsible for their own choices and actions. Acknowledging that we are all connected as one does not imply that you must take on the burdens of another. In fact, it is quite the opposite. Accepting that we are all one and that each choice and action has an effect on the collective means that we must allow others to be free to make their own choices and decisions for how to live and create their lives. Many of you have chosen to take the path of being helpers, guides, and way showers. That work is crucial to the ascension of all. Yet those that come to you for help, wisdom, and guidance are still ultimately responsible for the choices that they make. We have used the analogy of the personal trainer in previous messages, and we will elaborate on that idea today. If you are one who has chosen to be a trainer for others wishing to make healthier choices in regards to their physical bodies, you would know that your role is to guide and offer insight, wisdom, and in many cases correction for your clients. However, it is not your job as a trainer to lift the weight for them, or to stand over their shoulder in each moment telling them what to eat or what not to eat. Making the decision to carry the burden and do the work for your clients would not only place an undue burden on you, it would do nothing to improve your client's state of health. The same is true for you and the other individuals that you encounter on your path. Having compassion and empathy and love for another does not mean that you must take on their burdens or do the work for them. You may offer them loving advice, or you may offer them a shoulder to cry on or an empathetic ear, but when you decide to do the heavy lifting for them, not only do you do yourself a disservice by taking yourself out of your own alignment, but you also take from them the opportunity to learn the lessons that they most need to learn for their own soul's advancement and evolution. These are the boundaries of which we speak. These boundaries cannot be seen, they can only be felt. When you align with the heart center and create and live from here, you know what it feels like to stand in your power and in your truth. When you are guided to act or to help or to assist from this heart center, then you are working within a boundary that is energetically healthy because you are moving from a place of alignment. When you take an action or make a choice that feels off, then you have learned to trust that it is indeed off. Regardless of what you perceive to be going on around you externally, when you choose to stay in alignment, then you are establishing and cultivating a healthy boundary. To learn that allowing external circumstances to take you out of alignment is a choice, is a very powerful understanding. Your power and your free will are yours by divine right and can only be surrendered by you. They can never be taken from you. Your peace of mind and kindness of heart and flow of alignment are the most important things that you can nurture. We are not implying that you should never help or assist another. We are simply stating that when you act from a place of alignment and personal power, you are acting in accordance with your truth and therefore within a healthy boundary. When you act because you feel that you must or that another is incapable of helping themselves even though it feels like you are diminishing your own light, you are acting outside of a boundary that is healthy for you. Each soul has their own individual frequency and path, and what is in alignment for one may not necessarily be in alignment for another. We will offer you another paradox in the discussion of this subject. The most successful boundaries are boundaries which are fluid and which you allow to evolve from moment to moment. Setting yourself within a rigid energetic structure may at one point serve you, but do not be afraid to go with the flow of that which you are guided to do. Just as you will find yourself wanting different things from your life at different points along your path, you will also see in each now moment that you will be guided to offer different responses and make different choices. When you realize that a choice no longer resonates within you as truth, then you will be guided to make a new one. When you encounter individuals along your path who at one point may have gotten a specific response from you around a certain subject, it is up to you to define to them what your new boundaries are as they change. If you are unable to assert yourself and honor the new boundaries you have set for yourself, then you will find yourself taking action that brings you out of alignment. That is not to say that you are required to explain, defend, or describe why you have shifted your boundaries. Sometimes a simple answer such as "it is no longer in my flow to do that for you," or "I have made some changes and this is what I can do for you now." Even the simplest response of "that is not something I feel comfortable doing anymore" will suffice. Your boundaries are yours to create and to tend to, just as your alignment is yours to nurture and tend to. It is the greatest act of love and compassion to allow yourself to feel honored, loved, valued and safe by your own choices. You are not required to say yes to anything that does not serve you. Martyrdom and self-sacrifice are noble concepts, but too often they are used as an excuse to either abandon yourself or to expect others to abandon themselves for the sake of another. There is nothing enlightened about diminishing who you are, in the hopes that it will help another. When each individual begins to live and create from a place that is honest and true and aligned with love, then one by one the creation of unity begins. Unity is not a destination in the physical sense, it is an energetic place where each individual honors and respects their own internal sense of peace and alignment, and in turn honors and respects the internal sense of peace and alignment for others. So honor and love yourselves in a way that feels honest and true. Say yes to that which you want to say yes to and allow yourself to make new choices when the old ones no longer resonate. You are not here to suffer so that others may flourish. That is not the way of unity. In love and light we leave you. Rejoice. The Lighted Ones. Channeled by Andrew Martin. www.thelightones.com